proteins are. Do it. One of the important subjects which actually bodybuilders and powerlifters know very little about is muscle anatomy. And I know that sounds strange to folks out there, but it's true. And this comes up all the time. It came up yesterday at the gym, and specifically it was about the quadriceps. Some people think it's a muscle, one muscle. So I want to go over that because it is very important with regards to the squat, the deadlift, and of course bodybuilding. So we're going to take a look at the quadriceps. Okay, we'll start with a little basic anatomy. The upper leg bone, as you know, is the femur. And below that we have two bones, the tibula and the fibula, the tibula being the larger bone. Okay, so the quadriceps on the upper leg bone are on the outside of my right leg, the vastus lateralis. In the middle, we have on top the rectus femoris, and underneath that, we have the vastus intermedius. And then on the inside of my leg, this pronounced muscle here is called the vastus medialis. Now, these four muscles, quad means four, they form into the quadriceps tendon, which attaches to the patella, which is the kneecap. And of course, the function of these muscles is to straighten the knee. So if you're wondering why this is important, well, I really think it's important for us as bodybuilders and powerlifters to be, anatomically informed. More importantly, though, as a bodybuilder, your quads are very important, and you want to be aware of those four specific heads and what exercises you need to do to develop each one of those heads so that you can present your quads on stage as fully developed. Now on the back of the upper leg bone or femur, we find the hamstrings, and I think people are just as confused about the hamstrings as they are the quadriceps. In medical terms, the hamstrings are actually 5 tendons, but generally speaking, in athletics, there are 3 muscles located on the back of the femur that we refer to as the hamstrings. So that's what we're going to do for the purpose of this video. Now, the hamstrings are responsible for flexing the lower leg up towards the glute. The 3 hamstrings are the biceps femoris, semitendinosus, and semimembranosus. There are additional muscles back there, but these 3 are what we consider the hamstrings. Usually when people say I tore my hamstring, they're referring to the bicep femoris. That's the one that usually tears. But again, as bodybuilders, powerlifters, we need to be informed about our anatomy, and we need to understand as bodybuilders how to work the various muscles so that we have a complete package on stage. On hamstrings, you're going to want to do stiff-legged deadlifts, conventional deadlifts, seated leg curls, lying leg curls, to develop those 3 muscles so that you do have a complete package on stage.